Hey guys, what's up? Okay, are you totally digging the glasses or what, man? These are my running glasses and I couldn't find my other ones. Hey, they work, but I always feel like they look kind of silly. What's going on? Guess what? I can't go live in my Facebook group anymore. Well, I shouldn't say anymore. Right now I can't. So I think some others are having some little technical difficulties too. So hopefully that gets fixed. I'll be live in here on my personal page for a while. Hey, come on in. I know if you're coming in, I'm talking about, maybe I should just take off my glasses. They're kind of funny. I don't know. Hey, how's it going? What's up, people? Come on in. I want to talk to you about if you're going through a challenge and you just can't seem to shake the rut, if you feel like you're doing everything right, but you just can't get ahead. Maybe it's your relationship, maybe it's income, maybe it's clients, whatever it is. Hey, what's up? I just want to share with you some tips on this, some tips that have really helped me, really helped my clients. And you know, we're human. First of all, I just want to say we're human. And when we go through challenges, when we go through obstacles, it's okay. It's normal. We all do it. Sometimes you feel like you're alone. You feel like nobody else is feeling like you are. Nobody is experiencing this. But you're not alone when you go through challenges and obstacles. And the main reason why we get stuck in these challenges and obstacles and feel like nothing's going right, honestly, is because our language to ourselves and what we're focusing on. Very important. I talked about this yesterday in my Abundantly You Money Bootcamp. Talked about asking empowering questions. And if you're asking yourself questions like, why don't I ever make money? Why don't I ever have clients? Why can't I lose this weight? Why can't I have, a good relationship? Why can't I find the man of my dreams? And you're asking yourself questions like that, really disempowering questions, you're not going to feel really good. And you're probably going to get some harsh answers back to yourself, like, well, you're stupid, or you made a mistake, or because you don't deserve it. And so first step is really change think about what what you're saying to yourself, what questions you're asking yourself. There's lots of dogs over here. And that's the first thing. Whenever you're in a challenge, whenever you're in an obstacle, and, of course, there might be some of you watching this. Hey, hi, girl. Can't wait to talk to you Friday, Chris. Catch up. Oh, there's a loud dog. Okay. What I was going to say, everybody's going through different challenges. I get that. You might say, yeah, but you don't know what I'm going through. It's not that easy to shift out, to change my mindset. Well, I don't know what you're going through, but at the same time, I know that if you continue to ask yourself questions that make you feel bad, and if you continue to focus on the problem, it's not going to help the situation at all, right? So first thing, think about what you're asking yourself all day long. And we're constantly talking to ourselves. We're constantly having language with ourselves all day long. So think about that. What are you saying to yourself? Are you saying like, man, why did you do this? Why did you make that choice? Why didn't you do this? You should have done it better. You could have done it better. When you're saying things like that all day and you're beating yourself up, it's definitely not going to help the situation, right? Okay, so change your language around asking yourself questions. And number 2, think about what you're focusing on. So, like I said, we all have those days. I have those days too, when maybe you wake up and for some reason, maybe you get some nervousness, maybe you get some fear, maybe you get some self-doubt, maybe you have some uncertainty. And your mind starts to wander and, everything's going, you feel like there's so much potential ahead of you and there's great things and you're on your way, and then all of a sudden your mind starts wandering to different things. It's really about shifting your focus. Shifting your focus, shifting your focus, shifting your focus. You've got to focus. Hey, what's up? you got to focus on things that make you feel good. You really do. And see, here's the thing. This is so interesting. Our brains get conditioned to think a certain way. So if you have been, somebody who always feels worried or stressed or anxious over finances or over if things are going to work out, well, you've created those patterns and habits in your mind, and you're going to feel like that quite often. That's going to be your dominant thoughts or dominant feelings, right? So you've practiced that behavior, you've practiced that habit, and you've practiced that way of thinking. So you might wonder, like, why do I feel so bad? Why can't I get through this challenge? Why does everything bad happen to me? Well, it doesn't. Everything bad happens to you. But, if you're looking for problems, there's always problems available, right? I think I've said that before. There's always problems available. You can always find problems in the world. You can find problems everywhere. But you really have to focus. You have to shift your focus and focus on things that make you feel good. And if you're having a hard time doing that, and let me give you some examples. Some things you can do. It doesn't have to be, here's something I want to explain. I'm not saying that when you're down in the dumps and all of a sudden I want you to go just think positive, positive, positive. Hi! Not like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is your mind is a tool and you are the boss. So you have control over what you think about, what you focus on, and how you feel. Whether you may feel that or whether you may believe that or not right now, you do. So if you start guiding your thoughts, if you get in that funk, if you're in that obstacle and you just can't seem to get out, start guiding your thoughts. And the best way to do that is start with something in your life that you appreciate right now. Let's say you want to have a $10,000 month in September. Just an example. Let's say the first week of September, or mid-September, you get to 5,000 and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't reached my goal. Well, you're beating the drum of I haven't reached my goal. I don't have enough, right? But if you appreciate that $5,000, if you give thanks for it, if you say, God, thank you so much for the money that you're giving me. I can't, I feel so blessed. I feel so appreciative. And that's just going to manifest more. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel more abundant, and it's going to manifest more money, right? Let's say that you want 20 clients and you have one. Appreciate that client. Give thanks for your client. Let's say that you just feel like, another obstacle, you just feel like nothing's going your way, and once you start, okay, here's one. Once you start something, you just feel like you can't ever get ahead. You start something and then you can't ever get ahead. You seem to go backwards. Well, think of something that you've done in your life that you're really proud of, that a time in your life when you succeeded that you're really proud of. I'm sure you have one of those, right? If you're a mama and you've had kids, and you've had babies, hey, that's something to be proud of. It's something to appreciate. You had a baby. It's not easy carrying your baby around for almost a year and giving birth, right? So think of something that you're proud of, something you appreciate about yourself, and see how that works. You're just guiding your thoughts. And here's the thing. I used to, growing up as a teen, I was really depressed. I was depressed in my early 20s. And, I used to stay there, and it was hard for me to, I know you guys might not realize this because you see me now and I'm like, hey, but it wasn't always like this at all. I promise you, if you're one of my family members watching this, or one of my old friends from high school, junior high, you can attest to this, that I wasn't always like this. I didn't know at the time that I was really in control over my emotions and thoughts. I really didn't know that. And now, whenever I feel like my mind is going there, I can easily shift my focus, shift my thoughts, shift my language, And I can really just change my entire outlook of any challenge, of any obstacle. And I can ask more empowering questions like, great, okay, so this happened. I don't like it. What am I going to do about it? How am I going to do? How am I going to learn from this? How am I going to grow? How am I going to make things better? Hey, what's up? Makes sense, guys? Yeah? So I don't get there like I used to. I don't have those days or those times when I feel like that anymore, because I've trained my brain to really think differently and created new habits. And like I said, it's not just about positive thinking. It's about learning how to control your mind and your emotions, and learning how to refocus, ask more empowering questions. And the best thing is, just to kind of wrap it up, not only do you feel better, ooh, the sun's in my eyes. I guess I could put on my glasses, but see, I don't really like them. Not only do you feel better, but what does feeling good, feeling abundant, feeling appreciative, what does that attract? More abundance. More money miracles show up. More clients show up. More opportunities show up. My Abundantly You Money Bootcamp right now, we're 4 weeks in. Got somebody already made $5,000, $6,000. Went to her post office yesterday and found 2 unexpected checks. Somebody got back more money on their tax return. One lady signed a coaching client at double her price. Another lady launched her first workshop, a paid workshop, and got clients in that. Another lady is saving $600 a month. I'm trying to think what else. I know there's more. I'm trying to think at the top of my head. So a lot of wonderful things are showing up when you shift your mindset, when you learn how to become a good money manager, when you start appreciating things in your life, when you start retraining your brain to feel differently, to think differently, when you start, here's the best thing, ready? Learning how to master the art of receiving. That, my friends, is where your life changes, where things start showing up for you. And, it's really exciting to see all the posts in there. Every day, something's happening. Every day, something's showing up, something's showing up, something's showing up, something's happening. New awareness, new inspiration, new ideas for business, new opportunities are showing up. And, that's definitely what happens when you bust through your blocks, when you bust through your, you bust through your money blocks, when you bust through your mindset blocks and step into an extraordinary mindset. When you learn that the client's opportunities, the income, the choice freedom is all available to you. But most of us are conditioned, not even thinking about it, to think about the problems, to think about the lack, to think about the scarcity, and that's what blocks you. And if you don't get the right tools and support to learn how to create new habits, you're going to feel like you're running in a circle, because you're going to beat up on yourself for feeling bad, and then you're going to feel bad, and then you're beat up on yourself for feeling bad, and then you feel bad, and you're beat up, on and on and on. Hey lady, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna finish up, because I'm actually gonna run a little bit. I have 4 clients today. I want you to hear this. Okay, 4 clients and a podcast interview. My radio interview's tomorrow. Podcast interview and 4 clients. Oh my gosh. I'm excited, but wow, it's bing, 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 back to back. So I'm going to run, listen to some affirmations, and just really pump myself up, get in that mindset going so I can meditate and do all my mindset work. But I do want to mention, guys, I'm really excited. We had so much fun in the Abundantly You Money Bootcamp that I'm launching it again October 3rd live. And I could put the link on here, but October 3rd, it's going to be live again. 6 weeks of Money Bootcamp. And I'll send you the site so you can read about it and see all the amazing success that's already happened in 4 weeks. And then also the success that, other people have gotten doing some of these mindset techniques and and working with me. Hey, Brandy, what's up? So, yay! So I'm excited about it. What do you think? Another Abundantly You Money Boot Camp, teaching you how to break through your money blocks and step into total abundance. Abundance from everywhere, not just money. See, that's what you'll see. It's not just money. Your relationships, clients, opportunities, coincidences will just start showing up in your life. You're going to feel better because you're going to learn how to master your mind. You learn how to retrain your brain to manifest whatever you want. Get out of your own way. That's the best thing. Get out of your own way and learn how to master the art of receiving. Oh man, I was telling my girls yesterday. I'll just finish this up real fast. Hey, good morning. I was telling my girls yesterday that I never knew that you could basically, take the right action steps and then just go home and lay down and meditate and visualize. And then, oh my gosh, you wake up to payments in your PayPal account, clients reaching out to you, coincidences showing up, like the opportunity to be on the podcast last week, podcast today, radio interview tomorrow, 2 more podcasts next week. Things just start showing up in your life when you learn how to, this art, this practice. And we're not taught this in school. We're not taught this growing up. Most of us are not, we're not taught how to think like this and take the right action and how to really use our mindset to empower ourselves. Most of us use our mindset to disempower ourselves and stay blocked. So I just want everybody to learn to know that this is all available to them, all these techniques. And if you don't have the life that you desire now, or the business or income, these techniques, these strategies, this way of thinking, this way of doing, this way of living your life is available to you. If you're ready to show up, it's all available for you. It's all here for you, my friend. You just got to go get it. Just got to go grab it, man. If you don't grab it and you like where you are, if you like where you are and everything's going great and you know everything's fine, great. But if you feel that struggle, if you feel attention, if you feel the self-doubt, if you feel that you can't get, you feel like there's never enough or you can't get ahead, then why not do something about it, right? It's your life. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being on. Let's see how many steps I'm at, like 2,500. So I'm going to go run now. Yay. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday. Talk to you guys later. Bye.